and welcome to Car Firm. Today we have our 2015 BMW 730 LD with us, and I'm here to give you a virtual test drive of this vehicle, and where you can expect some feedback in regards to how everything feels on this car, and especially if you're looking to get this car delivered home without seeing it. It gives you that extra knowledge and peace of mind to know exactly what you're going to get. Now, obviously this car, both interior and exterior, is in a very good condition. It's been looked after well and really hasn't done a lot of miles at all, only 53,000 miles. So this car, I've got it on Comfort Plus mode because I'm in a very bumpy country road, and BMW does a very good job of their adaptive suspension. I haven't driven these cars before. I know the Comfort Plus mode is very good, and as long as your suspension is in a good condition, then you wouldn't hear any noise or anything like that. And with this, it's smooth as anything. The suspension makes no knocks, bangs, any weird noises at all. And when you wanted to adjust, if you wanted to drop the suspension down, it does so with no problem whatsoever. And just cruising along, you know, in this mode, it's just super comfortable. Steering wheel's nice and light, dead straight, no tracking, balancing issues whatsoever, and it's just a very comfortable cruise. We can then also take it into sport mode. You've got Eco Plus mode as well, but that's obviously for more motorway driving, to increase your miles per gallon. But when you're in sport mode, obviously the gearbox changes, the sensitivity on the steering wheel changes, and the throttle response also increases, and you feel these changes immediately because the gearbox is always sitting out, you know, gear lower than what it should be. And steering wheel, of course, when it picks up that weight, it's got a lot more feedback to it, and also you don't have to change, you don't have to turn it as much to change direction as well. In regards to the gearbox on this car, it's very smooth, it's very responsive. So even if I switch over to sport mode now, where it's at S4, so it's in sport mode in gear 4, you know, it just wants to go. You can feel it. It's got plenty of torque, and you feel that torque a lot as well. And once we get through this bit here, if you wanted to pick up some speed, for example, it just responds immediately, and it does a very good job of putting that power down. We're already up to 60 miles an hour. And while we're there, in fact, let's test those brakes out. So the brakes work really well. Of course, if you were to do a full-on emergency brake, the ABS would kick in, stopping you from locking up and sliding on. However, just a quick stop from 60 to 0, very comfortable, very easy, and no juddering or anything like that coming from the brakes. Now we're going to join the A1. It gives us an opportunity to pick up some speed, and once we're at 70 miles an hour, we can put the car onto cruise control and see how it sits on the motorway, because we can change the driver mode into Eco Pro mode then, and see how everything feels. And while we're waiting to join the motorway, the cabin on this car, I mean, you've got a very good spec. You've got the rear shade with this, you've got heated seats, reverse camera, and you've obviously got the cruise control, speed limiter, as well as the fully electrically adjustable memory seats as well. And then obviously you've got the extra benefit of having that sunroof, electric tailgate as well, and overall makes this car, you know, a really desirable spec. And once we're on the motorway, let's get rid of this. There we go. We'll put the car into Eco Pro mode now, which obviously activates the stop-start system on this vehicle as well. Very busy day today. There we go. So we're at 70 miles an hour already, and if we put the cruise control on, like I said, now it's just a very comfortable cruise. Even now, for example, I can take it back into Comfort Plus mode, where you feel the changes in the suspension immediately, where it absorbs all the little bumps and stuff like that on the road a lot more. And overall, I mean, the driving experience on this car is great. You've got super good amount of comfort. You've got loads of leg room in the back. You've got very good amount of boot space. You've got plenty of power, all the latest gadgets and everything in the car as well. And 7 Series speak for themselves. This vehicle, if you're interested in it, it's available on our website, where you can reserve it with a fully refundable £100, and we will hold it for you for 7 days. We also offer very competitive finance packages. We offer tailor-made mats, extended warranties and paint protection. And if you have any questions regarding this vehicle or any other services that we provide, feel free to give us a call, email us, or get in contact with us through any of our social media channels, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.